and the ghost train still rattles around our yard, waiting to find an unsuspecting tank engine. Don't start that nonsense, Bill.
Ben scolded.
It's not funny.
Bill enjoyed telling scary stories on winter's nights. He thought it was funny how much it scared Ben.
You know your trouble, Ben?
He laughed.
You're frightened of everything. You and Thomas should share a shed. I've heard he still sleeps with the light on since PERCY's ghost came to see him. Right now I think I'd prefer to share one with you.
Bill was still teasing Ben dreadfully the next day.
Watch out for the ghost train, Ben.
He whistled as he rolled by.
He's going to get you.
Ben said nothing. He was sick and tired of Bill and his teasing. He was relieved when the manager came to see them with news of a special to the harbour. Whoever takes it will rest there overnight.
I'll do it.
Ben volunteered.
It'll be nice to get away from Bill for a night anyway.
Very well then, Ben. You'll have to shunt the trucks for James to take away first thing in the morning too. So be ready for some hard work. Bill laughed.
You only want to go in case the ghost train comes to get you.
The manager was firm. That's enough, Bill. Now finish shunting the yard and then get to your shed. Bill finished shunting the last of the trucks into their proper sidings, ready for work to start again first thing in the morning. But when he got back to the shed, he began to feel a little anxious. He had never slept alone before, so he was feeling rather awkward about being by himself. The driver and fireman bid him good night and put the lights out. Everything became silent and dark. It was strange not having Ben for company. Then, out of the silence, there was a loud noise from the top corner of the shed.
Oh!
He squeaked.
What was that?
The sound seemed to rattle the pipes. And then, a high-pitched screech made a terrifying echo throughout the shed. Bill couldn't get back to sleep. He was far too frightened.
I wish Ben were here.
The next morning, Ben arrived back from the harbour feeling much better. But Bill was feeling worse for wear.
You look as if you haven't slept a wink all night, Bill. What's the matter? Ghost pay you a visit and wake you last night, did it? No. Worse than that, Ben. There was something in the sheds last night.
Bill yawned.
Making a terrible noise. I didn't like it. I think there's a monster in there. Don't start that nonsense again. You know I don't like it. It's true,
protested Bill.
Listen.
Ben stood outside the shed, and he heard it too.
See? I told you I wasn't telling fibs.
Now both twins were scared. What's wrong with you? Asked Ben's driver. Has Bill been winding you up again?
He says there's something in the shed, said Ben. I heard it too. Bill said it made terrible noises through the night.
His driver laughed. The pipes in your shed are clogged, that's what the noise is. There's nothing to be scared of. Ben smirked deviously.
Can we keep it a secret from Bill, then? Would it be worth it to see his face when the monster pays another visit?
His driver and fireman agreed, and made a plan with the manager to be put into action that night. It was arranged that Ben had to shunt trucks again at the harbour, whilst Bill was left alone.
Please!
Bill pleaded with his driver.
Don't go! The monster might get me!
His driver laughed. Don't worry, monsters aren't real.
But this one is.
Ben arrived back later that evening, while Bill was still wide awake and looking very nervous indeed.
Keeping lookout, are we?
Suddenly, they heard something from the corner of the shed.
That didn't sound like a clog pipe to me.
Me neither.
Could you please take a look in the corner?
Bill asked Ben's driver.
I think the monster's hiding in there.
His driver peered in behind the pipes, and then he heard the noise again. It was coming from inside the pipe. I think I might have found your monster. Hold on, I'll get my tools. The twins waited anxiously for news. They could only imagine what the driver had found. He screwed the pipes open, removed a section of it, and peered inside. But instead of being frightened, the driver just laughed. Well, would you look at that? He chuckled.
No!
Bill had his eyes firmly shut.
I don't want to see the monster.
Ben laughed.
I don't think there's much to be frightened of, Bill. Far from it.
Bill opened one eye. And there, sitting inside the pipe, was a small bird's nest with 2 little hatchlings.
There's your monster, Bill,
chuckled Ben.
Imagine being scared of some little birds.
Bill went red with embarrassment. The driver placed the nest on a workbench. They must have hatched last night. Their mother will be worried sick about them. Just then she swooped down from the upper corner of the shed and landed beside the nest. The mother bird was very grateful to be reunited with her chicks.
She's been there the whole time,
laughed Ben.
Another mystery solved.
Bill and Ben decided to take the birds to a safe new home in the vicarage orchard. Trevor and the vicar knew the best place for them to nest and promised to take good care of them. When they got back to the shed, Ben spoke sympathetically to his twin.
We're not brave all the time, but we shouldn't be trying to scare one another either. You're right.
Bill sighed.
Friends again? Of course,
agreed Ben.
Who else would keep us safe from monsters?